Good morning, scholars, and welcome back to the Morning Hop with JHop. Please check your email daily for the link to watch the Morning Hop with JHop. As always, scholars, aim higher.
Let's celebrate the Johns Hopkins School Band. Recently, the band earned first superior rating in 16 years at the MPAs. It's a huge honor and a point of pride, especially for the band director, Mr. Steelnack, who is in his first year at JHop. Mr. Steelnack said he was proud of the band, whose members practiced 3 selections, including a march. And a team of 4 judges scored the band for every part of the songs and granted the band the highest honor. Participants in the competition include Band 2 and 3 members who have played their instrument for several years, but Band 1 members also performed. Congratulations to the JHop Band.
What one day of the year is reserved for celebrating the Earth? If you guessed Earth Day, you're right. Next week, communities throughout the world will be observing this holiday with cleanups, conservation lectures, and awareness campaigns. This year's theme is Planet vs. Plastics, and EarthDay.org has uploaded toolkits to its website in the fight against plastic pollution. The organization is striving towards a 60% reduction in plastics by 2040 and is encouraging involvement through marches, rejection of fast fashion, and education and research. Locally, Reduce Your Tampa Bay has partnered with the City of St. Petersburg and Pinellas County to encourage limiting waste from single-use plastics. Visit reduceyourtampabay.org to learn more about what you could do to help our planet, including using a reusable water bottle, bringing a bag for trash wherever you go, and using reusable or paper straws. Lastly, if you're interested in participating in local cleanups, Keep Pinellas Beautiful has several coming up, including one at Campbell Park on April 20th and the Pinellas Trail Adopt a Mile cleanup on April 21st. Visit kpbcares.org for more information.
And here is Ruth Hummer with a commentary about the new social media law.
My name is Ruth Hummer, and I strongly disagree with the new social media bill. Governor Ron DeSantis recently signed a new social media bill that states children under the age of 14 will not be able to have any sort of social media. Children ages 14 and 15 will be able to have an account with parental consent. This law goes into effect January 1st, 2025. I think this law will affect children negatively in Florida because they may not be able to communicate with friends, contact someone in an emergency, or look up news. I am a journalism student, and when I go to school, I need to go on the internet to find information for a story so I don't spread misinformation. If I were to go online and the internet verified my age and I'm not the right age to be on this website, I couldn't find the information I need to complete my story. Also, if I was in an emergency and I couldn't get a hold of any friends or family, I could post something on a social media platform to get help. And if I couldn't do that on the internet just because of my age, this could lead to me in a very dangerous situation. Lastly, I live in Clearwater and all my friends live in St. Petersburg. Without social media, I wouldn't be able to communicate with my friends, or our communication would be very limited. For example, if I'm working on a school project with a partner and I can't communicate, we can both get bad grades, all because we couldn't communicate and research information for this project. In conclusion, this bill should not be a law, because it's just keeping kids from expressing themselves, taking away the rights of kids because of their age. How much further will this age discrimination go on?
Here's Charlotte Brass with her solar eclipse commentary.
On April 6th, my family, myself, a friend, and her family left Florida and traveled to Keener Springs, a viewing ground to see the solar eclipse. On the morning of April 8th, we left at 8 a.m. and drove to Keener Springs, and it was a 2.5-hour drive from Keener Springs from our Airbnb in St. Louis, but it was absolutely worth it. Admission to the viewing ground area was $20 per person, and it was free for kids 10 and under. We arrived a few hours before the solar eclipse started. To pass time, we all ate and played in the water. After an hour or two, the eclipse started, and we put on our special viewing glasses and waited. It wasn't very busy at Keener Springs, but the people who gathered to see the eclipse were very kind. People shared their telescopes, and everyone talked to one another. My dad had brought eclipse glasses for our phone, and my mom was able to take amazing photos. The moon covered the sun over the time span of 1 hour. We all waited with anticipation for the totality of the eclipse. When the time finally arrived, we all went down by the water where the people with telescopes, cameras, and binoculars were all gathered to watch the total solar eclipse. We began counting down, and once the eclipse was in totality, we all yelled with joy. and I looked through the telescope, and when I did, I saw the solar flares coming from the sun. We were all speechless. It was breathtaking. The eclipse lasted just a few minutes. Even though the next solar eclipse is in 2045, I'm already planning to see it. This experience was truly amazing, and I'm glad I got to spend it with my family and friends.
Well, that completes our show. I'm Daniela.
And I'm Anna Lee. Thanks for watching the Morning Hop with JHop. As always, scholars, aim higher.